Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aries, for August 2017. So it's for you, Aries, for August 2017. The 5th of August is going to be the day when you are going to be watched. When I say that you are going to be watched, I would like to let you know that there is a certain situation going to arise, and that certain situation that is going to arise, it's going to be connected to your work, to your job, what you do for a living and things like that. If you're not employed, it is still going to be connected to the actual situation of you and your work. For example, if you're not employed and you're looking for a job, then this particular situation is going to be relevant to you, that you're kind of going to be watched and monitored without you actually noticing or without you actually knowing. And for example, if you don't work and you don't need to work and you don't want to work, then this particular situation is still going to be connected to you, and it's going to be connected to other people around you. Wherever you go, whatever you do in order to socialize with other people, for example, if you have a certain hobby, then you go and socialize with other people when you are having that certain hobby. Like for example, if you are like going out in the nature or something like that, and then you are together with other people, it all depends, and it is going to be completely connected to the situation, what means to you when you're surrounded, what means to you in your life, and what's important to you in your life. It's most importantly when you're surrounded by other people. I'm not here to like make you paranoid or make you like, oh my god, I'm really anxious now. No, no, no. What am I trying to do here? It's basically just to let you know that you are going to be watched on the 5th of August 2017. But this is actually going to be secret watching, and it is kind of going to be connected to the person who is a leader, to the person who is like a very important, and to the person who is of some kind of authority. So for example, if you're working, then you know it is going to be connected to somebody who's your manager or your boss or your team leader and things like that. If you are having a hobby, then that means that the person who is like maybe the main person in, you know, in that program or hobby that you have, in the you know, the certain person who is like running the classes and things like that, maybe that certain person will notice you and will actually want to offer something to you, offer like a certain idea or something like that, but it's just basically you will not be aware of it. That particular person is somebody of an authority. So the same applies to those of you that are at a college or a university and things like that, just to prepare you that somebody is going to be watching you. When I say watching you, yes, of course we are watched every single day. But when I say watch you, I'm referring to the fact that somebody is going to be analyzing you, and this is going to be quite important analyzing for you. So as I said before, I'm not here to make you stressed, anxious or anything like that. I'm just here to actually make sure that you know that you're actually aware of it, so you're prepared for it, because this is going to be a very interesting situation that is going to make you quite just like a little bit uneasy, because the energies on that day are going to be quite different, and the day is just going to be a little bit strange. Although the day is going to start kind of okay, but then later on, this is the situation that is going to arise. So my advice will be, or my advice would be, just to basically to give 100%, and if there is some kind of situation that makes you feel like a little bit negative, or if there is a certain situation arise that you kind of like don't feel like really good about it, just don't really show on your face or anything like that. Just go with the flow and make the most of the day, and just give 100%. This is all I want you to know. All I want to say to you, that on this day, give 100%. It is going to be connected to the leader, and after that point, the things are going to feel like a little bit a little bit uneasy, but this is not the situation that is going to be connected to you only. You're not going to be the only one who's going to be watched on that particular day. There are lots of other people that are actually going to be involved with this. You see, these other people are also going to be watched. So it's not only you, okay? It is going to be rather strange day, a rather unusual day, like people will be watched, and the person who is in charge or people in charge will be marking things down, and you know, like marking people, like rating people and things like that. So all I can say, just give 100%, and also this is the perfect day to make the most of it, especially when you need to show what you can do, how far you can go. I just need you to be very assertive, because after this point, by the end of the day, on the 5th of August, this is actually going to be such an important day for you. The day is going to, like, in turn completely different by the end of the day. It's just going to seem like a little bit of a dream, if I can say like that. And then at the end of the day, literally at the end of the day, this is going to become the turning point for you, a really big, massive turning point for you. Just watch this space, because after this point you will be able to actually turn towards the certain situation when it comes to your future, and you will be able to have a certain choice that you didn't have before. So this is going to be very, very interesting point indeed. If you think about it now, you would not actually be able to kind of guess or pinpoint what exactly is going to happen. So just watch this space. Another important day, Aries, is going to be on the 16th of August. Now, this is going to be quite interesting one, because on the 16th of August, you're actually going to be facing a certain challenge. Certain challenge that you will be facing. It is going to actually, it will make you not to physically do things, not to physically make something, not to physically like move something, but it will make you kind of to reevaluate your certain situation in your life, when it comes to your life in general, when it comes to you, and when it comes to you, and when it comes to the fact what you want to do in your life next, and where your life is actually leading to as of this particular moment, or from this particular point. Okay, it is going to be some kind of very interesting picture revealed to you, because it will require, that particular challenge will require actually you to take some time by yourself, and it will require you kind of be in touch with yourself a little bit, and it's some kind of situation that you will not want to talk about it to other people, or you wouldn't talk about it normally to the other people. It is just something very personal to you, and something that will need you to go on aside a little bit, spend some time by yourself, and make that decision that is just going to be a reflection of that particular challenge that you will have on the 16th of August, okay? And the bottom line is also, it's some kind of like, it will show, you will be able to prove yourself how powerful you are, or you will be able to prove yourself how strong you are. However, the bottom line is that you will actually like the outcome. The outcome is going to be quite good. The third important day is going to be on the 31st of August 2017. The 31st of August 2017 is just a crazy little problem that is going to come back. Not problem necessarily, but it's just basically it's just the certain situation from the past will keep on coming back. Okay, but on the 31st of August there is that particular certain situation from the past that is connected to somebody else, is connected to some other person, and that particular situation was just kind of, it's not to do with love, it's not to do with romance or anything like that, but it's just a certain stage or certain part of your life that you just want to come to an end. You were kind of, you didn't want to admit to yourself, oh, this is not working, this is not working. You see, you didn't want to admit to yourself this at all, and you will just kind of keep on forgetting about this particular problem, about this particular thing in your life, and you will just kind of keep on living it behind, and it's just sometimes we just have to deal with the problem. And you, when it comes to you, and when it comes to the 31st of August, that problem is going to come back. That problem is going to make you feel a little bit down, a little bit like a negative, but the bottom line is that it's actually not going to end up being really negative, or not going to end up being really bad. It's just kind of like it's going to make you to actually just move on from that particular stage in your life, and don't focus on like things that make you really, really sad, or don't focus on things in your past, you see, that you can't do anything about it, because we can't change our past, but we can change our attitude about our past. And this is the situation that is going to arise out of it. So it's not going to be like, oh, you're going to be really negative, you're going to be really depressed, you're going to be really thinking. Yes, it is a normal human feeling. It's a normal human these are normal human emotions, and they don't last forever. But the bottom line here is that you will be actually able to move on from this particular problem or this negativity in your life, and just turn the new page. So just see it as actually turning a new page in your life. You will not like the fact that you may lose just a little bit. You know, you could have gained more when it comes to the particular thing, when it comes to certain things that are connected to this particular problem, but that doesn't matter. This is all going to be part of your own realization, and part of your own, you know, new page that you're going to turn, a new leaf that you're going to turn. And it is going to happen on the 31st of August. And actually, to have like a last day of August turning a new page is actually a really, really good sign. Really good sign indeed. When it comes to numerology, and when it comes to the actual number that is connected to you, it's number 17. Now, I'm always keep on saying like how powerful number 1 is, how powerful number 7 is, and also even when you basically when you add up 1 plus 7 equals 8, which is obviously 17. 1 plus 7, number 8 is also very, very powerful number. One of the most powerful numbers when it comes to like your career, when it comes to the certain realization, when it comes to the certain success, you see. And number 17, it's a highly spiritual number. This is the number of realization. Not only realization, oh yeah, you're gonna realize this and that. No, it's the number of realization, and also you realizing things and acting on these particular things in the most powerful and in the most perfect way, because you will surprise yourself throughout this month. Because 17 is also, when I say 17, you know what it means really throughout the month? It also means that you will be kind of not only in touch with your own spirituality, but you will actually have a really psychic month, you know? You will literally have a really psychic month, and this is what number 17 also means. And when it comes to 1 plus 7 equals 8, when it comes to your career, financing and things like that, it also means improvement, like really big improvement when it comes to your career, finances and things like that. And especially for those things that were really slow for a while when it comes to your like success, your own personal success. Now after this point, after this moment, after this particular month, and throughout this month, things are going to be improving. And also 17 means that you will surprise yourself with the certain decisions that you will make, especially when it comes to you and the important things to your life. You see, you will surprise yourself because you will make decisions that you wouldn't normally feel like too excited about, or you wouldn't normally feel like you actually have the confidence to do that. So this is all what number 17 means. Just you going on to the next stage, next step of your life, and enjoying your own particular journey, and having a psychic month as well, which is absolutely wonderful. When it comes to the health, when it comes to to the actual health, you see, I can see you actually in general, you will feel more energetic. That's what I see, much energy. Energy will be back. I'm keep on seeing this. I'm keep on seeing this, that the energy is just going to be keep on coming, will come back. You will feel much more better about yourself in general. You will feel, as I said, very energetic, and you will want to actually do things. You will feel very active, you know, when it comes to August 2017. You will feel very active indeed. The only thing that I see when it comes to August is just like about a little bit of stress. I know that there is a lot going to be happening when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career. And if you're not working, if you haven't got a career, there is also, August is going to be an interesting month, because there are going to be certain decisions that you're going to need to make. And whether you're working, whether you're not working, just a little bit of stress I can see throughout the August. And this is when it comes to your health. I just want to say to you, just to make sure, again, work-life balance. And also, basically, when it comes to you feeling like a little bit stressed, this is also going to be very important to those of you that are like working, you know, because it's a lot going to be happening. And if you're retired, it doesn't matter. There's still going to be the certain situations that you will be going through that will make you reevaluate what you're doing now, and it will make you actually look at the bigger picture. And this is why I see like a little bit of stress and little bit of anxiety. But apart from that, it's going to be absolutely fine. You see, apart from that, in general, the actual you know, the health is actually going to be much better, because you're going to feel so much more energy. When it comes to stress level and things like that, you see like a hematite, beautiful little hematite. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I highly recommend hematite, and especially in the situations like this when you need something as well. It's not only for stress, it's not only anxiety, but it also helps you to make the best possible decisions. Okay, hematite is rather important, you see, and it's a very good crystal for grounding. You can get hematite on my website, and you can see the actual link below. Okay, what else I was going to say? Now, how is the month of the first part of August going to start? Okay, this is when it gets really interesting. Okay, I started with the 5th of August, then I went on the 16th, then I went on the 31st, but now I'm starting with the beginning of August 2017. And you know what? It's actually really good. This is going to be very important. The beginning of August is going to be ridiculously important for those of you that are actually waiting for the certain improvements when it comes to your job, when it comes to your career. If you're not working, and if you don't want to work, and you're absolutely fine, there is also fantastic financial success that I'm seeing here. So, however, there is a really great success that I'm seeing in the first part of August. So it's very important for those of you that are actually waiting for like some kind of improvements when it comes to your work, but especially when some other people are involved with this, and when some other people are actually, when you're waiting for someone to come to you and just say like, listen, the things are doing really great. So there will be a really great success, and it's not only financial success. You see, for those of you that are not working, this is going to be success in general. It depends, what are you waiting for, what are you focusing on, but in general it is going to be very, when it comes to financial side of the thing, this is actually really good. And also the first part of August is going to be connected to the sorry, it's going to be connected to the fact that the things are going to start moving after this moment much quicker, much faster, much sooner than you would expect them. Things are going to start moving and start changing and start happening for you after the first part of August, like a much sooner than you would expect. And you know what? They will take a slightly changed turn, slightly different turn, but however, this is one of the realizations you are going to have after it takes this slightly different turn. After this moment, you will actually realize, oh my God, you will realize other things that are going to be attached to this particular situation. And you know what? You're going to feel automatically fantastic about it. And also, as I said before, the health, right from the first part of August, you see, this is when you're going to perk up, and this is when you're going to start feeling very energetic, and this is where you're also going to start feeling really, really active. So in general, it is actually going to be fantastic when it comes to the actual start of August for you. It is going to have a very, very good reflection on you, because it was the balance that was missing when it comes to you, Aries. Balance was not there. Balance, you see, you would either work too much and it would have like not really good reflection in you, or you would actually, if you're not working, you would either like maybe be focusing on maybe something too much, but you would forget about the little balance in your life. So the balance is going to come back. But because I'm seeing the balance now right here, and because I'm seeing balance next to you feeling much more energetic, you see, I'm connecting to the fact that you're actually going to have this balance back when it comes to you feeling energetic. So I'm seeing that actually lots of you were feeling quite low, lots of you were feeling quite down, and lots of you were getting really tired, and the tiredness will stay there, and it's so annoying, I know. Now this is about to change. Okay, what else I was going to say, when it comes to the actual second part of August 2017, there's a certain amount of money that is actually going to come your way. Okay, it could either be some kind of inheritance, or it could be just some kind of a money that is just going to completely come towards you, and it might even surprise you. However, this is a very good sign, and especially for those of you that are waiting for some kind of money, for those of you that are waiting for some kind of payment or money in general, the money is finally coming, and you're gonna like this. But I can actually see that very, very strongly. It's either going to be also not necessarily inheritance, but I'm seeing it be connected to something else, connected to the family, or connected to other people as well. The other people involved with this as well. And also, you see, when it comes to the actual, for those of you that are actually in relationships, for those of you that are in relationships, I think that this is also going to be quite an interesting month, because there is a certain synchronicity that you're going to have. But it's not only that. For those of you that are in relationships, there is a good news that your partner, husband, wife is going to have, boyfriend, girlfriend. There's a certain news that your partner is going to have, but this is not going to be just any kind of news, and it may not even seem that big, and it may not even seem that huge to start with, but that particular thing you're going to become very passionate about, both of you, because it will actually make you to look towards the different side of life, if that makes sense. It's going to make you actually want to go on a certain stage, both of you together, to take this on, and this is going to be involving making certain changes, and these changes are actually quite big. These changes are actually quite important, and these changes are of course connected to both of you. So this is going to be a very interesting situation that you will deal with your partner, husband, wife, because after this point you will want to make this big decision, and that big decision is going to kind of make you to re-evaluate certain situation in your life, like what to do next, where, and things like that. However, it will be very, very interesting. Another thing that I was going to say, that the mid-August is going to be also very interesting, because there is a certain competition that will be going on, and I just need you to be very careful here. That particular competition that will be going on mid-August could be either you, or it could be either your family member, or it could be either somebody who is like very, very close to your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whoever. This person would mean to you really, really a lot, or it could be your child. Okay, it really depends. So it's a competition at around the mid-August 2017, and I just need you to be really careful, because I do not like this competition, and there is somebody connected to this competition who is not really fair, who is not really good, you see, and I just need you to be really clever. So if your child is having some kind of competition, I'm not saying that your child is not going to win or anything like that, but I'm just saying that somebody's like a kind of going to try to control something, or somebody's going to try to be a little bit dishonest, you see. So I just need to prepare you to that, because somebody's up to no good. Whoever's having competition, whether it's you, whether it's your family member, whether it's your loved one, it all depends. I just need you to make sure, I just need to make sure that you know that it may not be as honest, okay? And what else this can mean, what else this can be, is the fact that lots of other people are also going to be involved, but I just would not, mid-August, I would not like start something important again, like, and especially when it comes to like some kind of signing something, or if you can wait like maybe the end of August, if you want to sign something, when you can, if you can do it to the 1st of August. If you can't change it, then that's fine, you can't change it. But if you're able to change the signature, if you're able to change the starting point, I would try to change it, because it's just not going to be the perfect time, okay? And also, why it's very interesting now, for those of you sweeties who are actually single, I'm seeing a romance. I'm seeing someone very passionate, and I'm seeing somebody who's actually going to come through at the end of August 2017. But I'm also seeing you actually socializing a lot, going out a lot, spending time with people. The third part, from the mid part of August to the third, from the mid part of August to the third part of August, this is what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing you spending time with friends. I'm actually seeing you spending time with certain people who you haven't seen in a while. There is a certain person going to come back from the past. This is not to do with love. This is just to do with a friendship, family, and things like that. But most importantly, there is the third part of August, that those of you that are single, I'm seeing a certain romance. There is someone who's just going to show up out of the blue, someone who's going to manifest out of the blue, and this particular person is going to be very, very sexy. This particular person is going to be very, very smart. This particular person is going to come from a really good family. This particular person is very, it gives an energy of like, maybe like a little bit arrogant, but it's not really arrogant. It's just the way the work made this person to be, and the energy of the family members, and the importance of the family, and things like that. That person is most likely the person, somebody who doesn't like to be on their own, somebody who doesn't like to be single, somebody who's very smart, very clever, very intelligent, but they're just not very good, you know, when it comes to like showing that emotionally, you see, showing that emotionally. This person needs just like a little bit of work, for example, you see. But basically the thing is that you will feel automatically very passionate about this person. This person is going to feel very passionate about you, but this person is going to notice you first, and this is going to happen at around the end of August 2017, and it is all going to be connected to kind of, this person travels a lot as well, by the way, not necessarily with work, but likes to travel, likes to visit places and things like that. And what I would like to say for those single Aries, basically that you're also going to meet this person. It's either going to be through your work, either while you're working, either while you're having some kind of business meeting. If you're not working, you will meet this person when you will be connected, when there will be other people around you. There will be other people around you. You will be doing something. So whether you're doing some kind of hobby and things like that, however, there will be other people around when you meet this person. And if you're at a college, university, you will meet this person most likely at the college, university, wherever you're spending your days, whenever you're surrounded by other people. However, this person will notice you first, and this person will actually feel passionately about you first, and this person will come towards you first. And it is going to be a very interesting situation, because when I say, oh, other people can't get this person, they think it's too serious, they can't get through them, blah blah blah, you will just kind of be a perfect match to this person, perfect match for this person. You will be able to get this person straight away, you see. And this is why I think it's just such an interesting month that you're actually going to have. You know, like a rose quartz is absolutely super essential. A rose quartz is wonderful little crystal, you see. This is a rose quartz that you can also get on my website, and what rose quartz actually does, rose quartz pendant, And it's absolutely wonderful, especially when we want to meet someone, especially when we want to attract someone into our life who can understand us, somebody special, somebody different. But it's not only that, it just helps us a lot with communication. So especially when we talk to somebody who we fancy and when they talk back to us, when you have like a rose quartz, you see the communication is much easier than it would normally be. However, it's a very, very interesting situation indeed, you see. And there is also going to be a good situation and positive situation at the end of August that will actually blow you away in general. And that particular situation is just going to come out of the blue. It's going to arise out of the blue, and it's going to make you celebrate. There is a really nice, positive and beautiful celebration also that you will have at the end of August 2017, and it is going to mean to you really, really a lot. This could be with other people, with lots of people. It could be even just you. It could be with just 2 or 3 of your best friends. It all depends how you want to celebrate things, how you like to celebrate things indeed. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't so far. Like I always say, just don't forget to share my video, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and don't forget to like and comment as well. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.